Yeah, dude. Going for your world record. Except failing really bad at it. Ugh.
Once upon a time. Well, let's see here. If I configure the trans-dimensional velocity regulator at approximately 0.887 microseconds past the... Oh, you're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment. If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join... Oh, you confounded machine. What was that? Oh, good. Where on earth did I put... Oh, no, 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 no! Ah!
Good. I got it. I'll do it like when I get the world record. Now let's say I'm gonna do it when I PB.
What just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now.
And PBing should be really hard.
Still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing,
Chows.
testing. There. Ha, much better. Now, what in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the Manor's power grid. Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional ship device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
I can do this shit.
If you can access the generator at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first. There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house. Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will allow someone to shift dimensions. The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area. You won't have control over the ability to switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruide, or a drinking bird. Well, because your glove is an early prototype, it has a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful because everything is 10 times light. Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter. You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall. That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room. As I mentioned, Dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and back. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later. These are my own particular hybrid beams.
Nice, bro.
And neodymium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere. Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity, or height. Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. In case you're wondering, you turned on the fan. Please say that you don't need me to explain that to you. Standard issue conveyor belts. Sometimes laziness should be indulged. So I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo. I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up. You're not helping my headache right now.
Oops. Get back here. Ugh.
The physicality of that still completely baffles me.
Oops.
This is one of the animals that Dolly cloned to rather, well, intriguing results. Ah, you've moved on to a part of the manor where another type of dimensional rift is accessible. This is the gravid Wolfram dimension, or heavy for short. This dimension is in direct opposition to the fluffy dimension and will make things 10 times heavier. He's a bit on the shy side. Give him some time to get used to. Some dimensions are tightly bound together, like the one we're in right now, and also the fluffy and heavy dimensions. That red battery will provide enough energy to enable the IDS device to widen the heavy dimension rifts in this area. There seems to be a large expanse of piles and pits filled with various random objects. No, not where you are. Here, in this confounded place. Are those hard candy? They're a little fuzzy. With the increased density and higher melting points of items in heavy dimension, quadrangle laser beams are rendered
Oh balls, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. But I saved somehow.
I came across Ike some time ago, and he decided to follow me back to the manor. Not half bad.
Jeez. At least I didn't fail completely, so.
This was once the family cat, Lord Widget Pompadour Fluffington IV, or Widget the First.
Oh, you bastard.
Apparently this unit needs a little bit of work. So, tell Ike that
Should have saved
looks
more
like he has
time.
the head of a bat on a teddy bear with eyes that sear my soul. It's mostly dark. Well, maybe not dark. Sort of twilight.
Like sub 51 would be nice already. Oh, didn't even have to take the save. Loss of habit.
I find the number 3 to be a very satisfying number. It's a Hitler number, and the proper amount of scoops on the screen. Well, I could have done it better myself. Not bad, though. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't do that. This is a compression platform which uses photoelectric energy to function. Like a spring, the energy pulses below the platform excite the molecules in the air, stimulating an careful... Now I see a giant pit filled with keys. This is one of my past inventions, Joan the Jetpack. You probably never saw this invention. It was my hole digger. I was quite the champion at shot put. The electromagnetic microreactors, or electrovents if you're so inclined, will all require a conductive polycell. I also happen to be on the basketball team as well. You may want to try the lid as a backboard. Hooped it!
There we go.
Nice shot!
Damn it.
Well played. I believe you're close to the generator in that sector. A little further. My head feels like I've been hit squarely by a 2x4, and I still haven't regained my memory. So, you need to be over by that blast door, but it looks like you're going to have to go through the object distribution system to get there. Jump! This is definitely not the right place for you to be. Nicely done. The generator room for this sector is ahead. Hey, look at it this way. The worst that can happen is that you fail miserably. Fantastic. You made it. If you can get to the generator, I'll tell you. One down, two to go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Why don't you take a look at those blueprints? Ah, splendid. It seems as if the power is starting to come back online. As I still haven't been able to figure out how to get out of here, you'll have to make it to the next head towards the yellow wing. And perhaps I can find a way out of here. This is getting rather ridiculous. In case you are wondering about the pneumatic transportation tubes around the manor, they are filled with the same science juice that is in all the IDS batteries. I was able to extract the base material for the science juice from a undisclosed biological source. Ah, if only you could see the look on your face right now. I hope that you've been able to glean that the time is like a pan-dimensional bunny rabbit, hopping across a landscape of quantum fields. Poetry. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Sometimes the act of slowing things down can reveal the correct path.
I'm so amazed I keep just getting that trick standing on the edge beside the laser to skip waiting for the saves. Oh, whoops. Talking about skipping. Whoop.
Have I mentioned that the manor requires a lot of ventilation? Careful, the blades are rather sharp. Well, it's probably not the best location for you, but sadly it's rather unavoidable. Good. I would move if I were you. Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise. Step off now! Okay, next. Oh! You should be able to fit through. Don't forget to breathe. It's an important aspect of life. You maintain the same dimensional stability. In other words, your properties do not change upon shift. I've been able to ground several of my inventions in our normal baseline dimension as well. That's why quadrangle technology doesn't shift. Basic orthogonal traversing bot. I invented them a long time ago to perform simple tasks.
No.
Their artificial intelligence is extremely simple, but it helps to keep the house in order. Well, you did that. I guess you could be proud if you wanted. know what I miss?
Gold?
Teapots.
Seriously?
They always make music so much better. But I digress. When I was your age, I used to have to construct my own computers if I wanted them smaller than a refrigerator. You kids are entirely too spoiled. I was bored all day and decided to play a game of catch with myself, utilizing the slow motion dimension. Ah, and here you see stately quadrangle manor as it stands now. I believe that's safe number 21,157. I'm looking at a gigantic stack of cell phones. It is abhorrent what you young folks text to one another. Is English truly that difficult? I can invent a glove that completely changes the laws of quantum mechanics, but apparently I cannot stream a movie to where I am right now in spite of the multitude of cell phones. Apparently this unit also needs a bit of tweaking. I'm not entirely convinced of your aptitude to handle this situation. Oh, well, that was a pleasant surprise.
How to get the throw? Oh, damn it.
Ah, judging
Gold.
by the fascinating lands of missing items,
Apparently.
I can hypothesize that I am officially lost. Short-term memory gone. Trapped in some sort of pocket dimension. This used to be one of the manor's libraries. I, altered it.
Oops. Oh god, thank god.
I had this portrait of myself and Ike commissioned before we began time travel in the mid-70s. I made the first prototype when I was your age. I haven't had the heart to change.
These aren't even the levels I can save time on. Like, big time. It's like a minute to be saved. Very end. Last 5 or 10 levels. Oh boy.
There should be an IDS battery on the other side of the fan.
Just don't choke. Well, that's a gold. Should save time here too.
Really ought to stay out of their way.
Oh boy. Nope. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's not good. No. No, no, no. No. there. That's really stupid. Ugh. Well,
There are clouds here. Have I mentioned
there
that?
goes my time.
Though,
I should have saved time there.
Is that lid?
Damn it. Ugh.
Ugh. Apparently, you feel you don't need an advanced degree in robotics to operate that. You've got to be kidding me.
Well, at least I saved time there.
Oh,
For whatever
my
reason.
shoe.
Oops.
This area is extremely funny. What's going on here? That could have been much, much worse. Once I traveled back to a time when people were more refined, classier even.
I actually tried to use your save way.
Ah, yes. There's an electric converter up there. Well, all right.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Haven't you been through this hallway before? Ugh. These hallways are all starting to look the same to me. Dodecahedron. Try saying that 3 times fast. Dodecahedron, dodecahedron, dodecahedron.
Nope. Balls. That was stupid. And that too. I don't even know how to throw goddamn balls. I don't even know how to object hover. Kill me. And I overshot it. I should reset. Actually, I can just do this, which is way easier. And do it again. I mean, fly over here and then do this. That's a good new strat for this one. I should have thought of it. Dude,
Oh, Ike just sent me a message through the security uplink.
I couldn't have
Found
filled
your
it that
luggage in
way.
the front hall and would like to
You just got to
apologize.
do it twice and then the last one. Yeah. Forgot that was a thing.
Sometimes my sister is far too nosy. If I wanted house guests, I would have asked for them. Not only do I have to worry about
Time for
myself,
noob
I am
strats.
obligated to have concern for you too. going to want to retrieve another battery first.
Ugh. I even almost died with goddamn noob strats. Stupid.
You know, I was like you once. 12, or is it 10?
Is that still slower?
And that's where I have to admit it, though, you've come quite a ways. Commendable, but don't let it get to your head.
Huh.
I know this whole process is
I don't
rather
even care.
inconvenient,
It's easy.
but I've found that it's better to be safe
Twice
than sorry.
that
when
one.
utilizing more energy in 5
And then
minutes
the
than
last one.
Hoover Dam produces in a year.
Dude, no way.
This probably isn't the safest place you've been this week.
I'll take this. Just to be safe. Good. At least I didn't feel this one. Probably time to be safe here too. Maybe. Maybe not.
That was sufficient. Enough. Your task is almost complete. And then you can finally leave my home in a state resembling a train wreck. How about you make your... It's upstairs. Perhaps you might come across some clues to help me piece together this quandary.
I make this look so easy.
In a contiguous series of associated dimensions. As you can see, the gravitational pull in this dimension is directly in opposition to our customary. Do you suppose that the gravitational bodies that influence this dimension are different?
Yeah.
Or
Funnily enough, I'm actually kind of on autopilot.
upside down? Ponder.
Like, going...
You've certainly gotten rather adroit. I believe that opened the hatch over there.
Yep, I saved time at the land of misfit dollies, I guess.
There should be another drinking bird. I'm
Damn.
periodic articulated brewery day in that room influencing this area. I believe that you'll have to wrap around this.
I got it.
At this point, you have traveled further into the manor than any other family member has in the last 2 decades. I can't say that'll happen again anytime soon. It seems as if the timer on Desby, if only there was something to press for you. As a rule, don't look directly into his eyes. Trust me.
Nice.
Some event must
Early
occur
cycle,
to
dude.
cause me to be transported to this pocket dimension. If only I could remember why.
I thought it was a myth. Nah, not really, but nice to get it. Dude, load faster. Thank you.
Oh, in case you don't
Still
know,
doing
there's an
scrub
electrical
threads though.
converter on the ceiling that needs to be pressed.
Ugh. What? How was that not? Ugh. Again, I'm failing at this one. What am I doing wrong? There we go.
I engineered a completely
What the
seamless
fuck was
robot
that?
once. I hated getting the seat stuck between my teeth. I have fond memories of this room when I was about your age. It used to be the parlor.
Bullshit.
Well,
Bullshit game. Oh boy. Thank you.
oh, nice. Not happy. You
Yeah,
should
you.
perhaps place something in there.
Good. Thank you. Oh.
Good going on reverse engineering that. Science juice is quite an amazing substance, you know. In addition to being a fuel source, it's also a superconductor and amplifier of energy frequency. Just a small amount infused with dimensional extract can build enough energy to power the IDS device receptacles. Oh, yes. This area unfortunately flooded a few weeks ago. You'll need to go all the way around.
Gold. Wow. I don't even remember how to goddamn jump. See? I told you. No jumping percent. Wow. And then I do get that right.
Ah, look out! Just kidding. Can you hear? Oh. I forgot how loud these things can get. Hey, remember those electrovat contraptions? Yes, well, they still do this nice hang time. That's good enough.
Come here, you. Okay, maybe not. Fine. Didn't like you anyway.
This area of the manor is rather fantastic, isn't it? There is nothing like good old-fashioned human ingenuity and determination to get the job done. That and robots. So, lasers. I once knew someone who retrofitted a laser pointer to achieve a focal point of less than 1/1000th of an inch. I must say it was rather impressive and certainly sliced through several materials, including his own toes, like a hot knife through butter. Nice. Well done. Yes. Ah. Ooh. Superb. Excessive number of flooded areas in this sector. I didn't realize it had progressed this far. Oh, and I wouldn't recommend having a drink. Science juice is not potable. Trust me.
Flipping out. Ugh.
At least we can say you're getting closer to the last generator. It's perturbing that this area has flooded as well. Electrical converter should be up there.
It was good enough, but then I failed this.
You might want to grab one of those. Oh,
Still gold.
I can recall that there were a few trainers earlier in the day. That's a new.
Right, should be able to save half a minute here. At least.
Like a lot of things in life, keeping momentum going is important.
Oh. Ruining it again. Okay.
Yes, slightly more complex, but you've proven to be at least semi-capable.
Okay, good.
I know I've programmed them to only consider certain tasks, but sometimes I get the odd suspicion that they've developed further processing capabilities. On to the next room. Do you like heights? Maybe you should also enjoy heights as much as I do. In.
Yeah. There's the time safe. And should be one here too. Okay, good.
Be safe now. One of the best. You're doing quite well. Process a bit here. I'm a bit concerned about the excess of science juice outside the confinement of their pipes. I suppose.
All of this
as long
time
as
I
you
can
avoid
save.
triggering any incendiary devices,
Damn.
you should be all right. You'll have to initiate the room's boot sequence. Watch out. That's a big one. I suppose you could call that couch surfing. Just remember, you have access to heavy dimension here. Whew, that was rather close.
Whoops. Keep focusing, man.
Watch it.
Oof.
Horrible.
Was scary though. Huh. Furniture.
To do with nothing. Well, what's it going to be? I hope that's the right choice.
How does anyone feel that? Oh, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. No, crap. That's really stupid. That's really dumb. Oh well.
I believe that you're not terribly far from the generator. After you restart it, the lockdown on the manor should be lifted. And then you can go, well, somewhere else.
I think I should be able to save time here too.
Retracing steps, that's what people do. Ha! You should see what I can do with a toaster and 4 paper clips. Talk about leap of faith.
Oh. Dude. Yeah.
How ironic that I am in
I
the
just
pocket
shouldn't
dimension
say
of
that
the
I could
lost
save time again.
when I've clearly lost control of this situation.
'Cause then
I'm
they'll make me
really
lose
not
time.
feeling particularly good about this right now. It has absolutely nothing to do with your tendency to demolish my possessions. There's something more going on that I haven't quite pieced together. I've never had much stock in feelings, but I'm having overwhelmings. That's certainly putting a new slant on things.
Dude, couch. What the fuck? Jump that early, maybe, but
Well, you know the drill. Time to start the alternator.
playing it safe.
You know, I'm not sure
Save
that's
time. Gonna save a lot of time, jeez.
That should have done it. It seems as if
Time
there's still a
for the
problem
jump.
causing a
The
lockdown.
jump.
Wait. What in the world? Uh-oh. Look up!
I made the jump. You're actually scared.
It would appear that restarting the generators was a poor idea on my part.
Oh.
Confounded principles and their uncertainties. It seems as if not again. Not to put any
Oh damn, I'm going fucking fast, dude.
So, yes.
What the fuck was that?
That
Should've
would be
said that.
splendid. Great.
Whoops.
Almost there. Just need to get this baby running. That should call the elevator.
Oh, got it, got it.
Or not. Looks like you're in it for a
Yeah,
long
yellow is
fall.
pretty hard.
Sorry, a little tense. Well, on the upside, this ventilation shaft leads to the same place as the elevator.
Whoops.
On the downside, you might not survive the fall. So, there's that. If you make it, I'll need you to restart the Uber IDS. It's like the glove you're wearing, except much, much bigger. In fact, most of them have been
don't
retrofitted to power the device. It should enable me to escape from the
this
pocket
itch.
dimension I'm in. I hope. Oh.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That could have screwed me over. But it didn't, probably. One more. God.
Well, you're alive. That's certainly
Look at that
fortunate.
possible time
You're
save.
in the main control bay to the Uber IDS. Strange. There don't appear to be any IDS batteries plugged into the machine. Fantastic. Something I'm missing. Excessive science juice flooding. Excessive science juice flooding. I need you to get to the core of the IDS device. I remember now. There's a pocket dimension there
Ooh,
as part of the
sweet.
machine's failsafe. And
Like.
that's how our story ends. Just kidding. Here's what really happened. Not a whole lot of improvement, though. Well, you ended up saving
Well,
the pocket.
PB. That's good.
Unfortunately, now I'm stuck out here. And I'm going to have to tackle this predicament.
Yay.
This is going to...
And now let's analyze. So blue wing was pretty good. Like minor mistakes, not too bad. Yay, clappa, clappa. And then horse is 40-50 seconds safe. And then should save another 30 seconds here. It's like the major part of it. Through the glass flooring. That should be hard to beat.